Hey guys! Well, in a recent video, I said that I don't think that any part of the tragedy had anything at all to do with the fact that Christopher Watts was doinking his co-worker. Hey, it's my opinion. It's my channel too. So if you have a different opinion and you're really upset by my opinion, start your own channel. That's what they all do, right? Heavens no, don't think at all that you should discuss the case or state your opinion like an adult. This is what's been going on since that little video came out. My comment threads have been flooded with women commenting some pretty nasty stuff, by the way, that leads me to believe that these women have been cheated on. I'm thinking. Think about it. Why would they be on such a rampage against Christopher Watts' girlfriend? She didn't have anything to do with this case, for Pete's sake. Isn't it obvious? She had nothing to do with anything. And OMG, you should hear what people are saying about her. Well, you are seeing and hearing their comments, right? They seem hell-bent on trying to somehow pin it all on her. Kind of like when they find out that their husband's cheating on them. They don't want to blame their husband. They want to blame the girlfriend. It's easier that way. They also don't want to blame themselves. And I'm not saying that if your husband cheats on you that it's your fault. However, let's be real. Are you calling your husband a dummy? Are you calling your children monsters? Are you acting like your husband better damn well do whatever you tell him to do or you're going to have a hissy fit? Is that how you control your family? Huh? Are you spending every last dime, even the dimes you don't have, while your husband goes off to work every day? Are you sticking your kids in daycare while you sit on your ass at home? After your husband works a long day out in the hot sun and you've been sitting on your ass all day, do you expect him to drive home in the work truck and then change his clothes and then hop in the car and run back up to the daycare center to pick up the kids? Do you suddenly announce to your husband that you're going to take off for 5 weeks? Are you confused about where you should be mailing your bills? Is your homeowner association suing you because you haven't paid the bill? You know, the dues for the last year? Are you 3 months behind on your house payment because you went shopping one too many times? And you know all those MLMs you like to play with? Can you really afford to play with all of those MLMs? I know. None of that means that anybody deserved to die. That goes without saying, you guys, or it should at least. This is what I'm saying. The major meltdown that I'm witnessing by so many women who seem to have this hatred brewing for Christopher Watts' girlfriend online, instead of trying to blame his girlfriend, instead of trying to blame him, why don't you consider why it would have been that Christopher Watts would have been enjoying the time he spent with his coworker. Really, look at it. Look at all those videos. You have all sorts of evidence to look at, right? So you tell me, his wife takes off for 5 weeks straight, and then for the first time in 8 years, he's with a woman who actually listens, who actually hears what he has to say, who actually values his opinion, who actually wants to learn more about him, who actually wants to go to the car museum, who wants to go hiking, who wants to go camping. A woman who actually appreciates him for who he is, not for how much money he can give her. Think about it. If your husband's cheating on you, it's your husband cheating on you. It isn't the girlfriend cheating on you, okay? If your husband's cheating on you, it's your husband who is violating your vows, not the girlfriend. The girlfriend isn't committing adultery. But if your husband's cheating on you, maybe you should actually reach out and get some help and talk about it with a good counselor. Because when you hop on social media and you go ballistic and have a bozo meltdown about the whole Christopher Watts case, well, it's kind of telling, actually, that you have some unresolved issues going on. I mean, flooding my comment threads about how terrible I am because I don't think that Christopher Watts doinking his girlfriend was actually that big of a deal is kind of insane. Just saying.